Hey guys, my name is Judith, and today we're making chocolate spice cookies. This is our very first recipe, so I'm pretty excited about it. I really hope it turns out the way I wanted it to turn out. The recipe makes about 36 cookies, and it's about 61 calories per cookie, so that's pretty good. About the ingredients, I basically have the ingredients arranged in the order that they appear in the book. So that is a cup and a half of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of Dutch processed cocoa. I have 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half teaspoon of cloves. Over here I have half teaspoon of salt, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of apple sauce, and this is unsweetened apple sauce, and 1/4 cup of molasses. I have cookie sheets in the oven right now. They're supposed to be preheated to about 350. I hope you can still see me. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. The very first thing on the instructions says set the racks in the upper and lower thirds of the oven and preheat to 350. I'm already doing that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to film and cook at the same time, so bear with me. So sift the dry ingredients into a bowl and set aside. So this is a flour sifter. It's about a 3-cup sifter, so I'm gonna have to sift it carefully. I have my flour here. I'm just gonna grab a spoon. So basically the sifter works in this way. You put the ingredients into the sifter and then you just, it has like a handle that you keep pushing right here until everything comes out. So I'm just gonna sift everything. So this is the flour, also basically the cocoa, everything goes in through the sifter. I think the point is just to take out any residue that is there. So basically, the cocoa, the cinnamon, ginger, baking soda, cloves, and salt and sugar, they're gonna go through the sifter. I'm gonna come back to you guys and show you guys when I'm done sifting. Okay, hang in there, okay? Thanks, bye. Okay, so now the dry ingredients are sifted. I'll just go to step 3. It says, in another mixing bowl, beat the butter, sugar together with a large rubber spatula. Beat in the applesauce and molasses. Okay, I kind of goofed. I sifted the sugar with the rest of the flour, so I'm just gonna beat the rest of the ingredients and hopefully the sugar melts. So yeah, so this is already one flaw in my the way I did the cookies. I just assumed all dry ingredients included sugar. My bad. So I just put in the butter, and this right here is the applesauce. And then I'm gonna put in the molasses. I don't know if it's gonna turn out well since I didn't put the sugar in originally. But let's see. It's too late already. I can't go back and take out the sugar or do the whole recipe all over again. I think that's just a waste of time. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together, and when I'm done with that, I'm just supposed to stir in the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, which is what I'm mixing right now, and then make a soft dough. I'm really hoping that the fact that I didn't mix the sugar with the wet ingredients, it will turn out right. I'll make a soft dough, so I'm just going to wash my hand and get dirty with it. Alright guys, I'll show you a picture of the dough after it's mixed in, and hopefully it turns out right. Alright guys, stay tuned. Bye. Okay guys, so this is what the the dough looks like after I've mixed it all in. I try to mix it as much as I could so that way I could make up for the sugar that I didn't melt with the butter. But anyway, so now I'm just going to spoon This is like a small ice cream scoop. You can see it. The really small ones, not the regular size. If you don't have an ice cream scoop, you can use a tablespoon. Basically, I'm just going to scoop them individually. And it's kind of hard just because I'm trying to hold the camera and do it at the same time. But so a round scoop like this, I think, should do the trick. And then I'll just scoop it onto a cookie sheet. These are the ones that are already preheated. This recipe should make about 36 of them. So I'm just gonna put down the camera so that way I can scoop this thing properly, and I'll show you guys after I'm done with it. All right, hang in there and wish me luck with these cookies. All right, bye. Okay guys, this is what the cookies look like after I scooped them into the pans per the instructions. I ended up getting about 31 cookies instead of 35 or 36. So I'm gonna recalculate the calories, and I'll let you guys know before the end of the video. So right now it says bake the cookies for about 10 minutes, changing the position of the pans about halfway through the baking, and exchange the pan. So basically I'm gonna put it in the oven, but I'm gonna set it for only 5 minutes. At the 5-minute mark, I'm going to come and put the one in the lower rack and the upper one, just exchange it basically, but flip them also upside down as well. So okay guys, so I just put the cookies in the oven and I set the timer to 5 minutes. I'm just going to push start, and that should count me down to 1 minute and beep, and then I'll come back and exchange the cookies. Sorry if the video is a little shaky. I'm just trying to record and cook at the same time, but I promise the more I do this, I'm gonna get better at it. So just hang in there, and thank you for watching. I'll come back at the 5-minute mark, and then I'll exchange the cookies, and hopefully it comes out looking like cookies. All right, thanks guys, bye. Okay guys, the 5 minutes is up, and right now I'm going to switch the cookies in the racks. I'm gonna switch the cookies. So basically move the one in the upper rack to the lower rack, and as you guys can see inside my oven, it still doesn't look like cookies. So bear in mind, this is the very first time in my life I'm making cookies. So if this is your first attempt at making cookies, I'm right there with you. Well, some of these are flattening actually. So maybe there's hope that it actually come out looking like cookies. I'm just going to flip it. It's actually flattening out looking at it now. So flip it and make it upside down. And that should do it. I think it may end up being longer than 10 minutes, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the clock is set at 5 minutes again, and I'll just push start. Okay, I'll let you guys see the results at the end of the 10 minutes. And if it still doesn't look like cookies, I'm going to let it sit in there for an extra while so that way it flattens out a little bit, and then I'll pull it out. All right, wish me luck. Bye. Okay, as you guys can see, my timer is beeping at 0. I'm gonna open my oven, and okay, it looks like it's flattening out, which is great because it looks like I'm going to have cookies after all. But I think that maybe I'll just let it sit for an extra 2 minutes. So just stop this. I'll let it sit for an extra 2 minutes. Hopefully that will get it to be a little flatter as actual cookies. All right guys, feel free to leave comments. That's the reason why we have the comments book. So leave comments if you think my technique is wrong. I know I've done a lot of things wrong in this recipe, e.g. not put the sugar with the butter. Maybe my timing is wrong and everything, but I'm trying to stick to the book as much as possible. And the point is that if a newbie picks up a book, this is exactly what your experience is going to be, because I'm not an expert baker. I know how to cook, but that's really about it. All right, you guys, stay tuned, and I'll let you guys know when I pull out the cookies from the oven. Okay guys, so this is the final result. I ended up letting it sit for an extra 5 minutes instead of 2 minutes. As you can see, they look they don't look so far from the picture, except the cookies in the picture look bigger. So if you expect it to have a huge cookie like the one in the picture, no, they're a little smaller. Because my scoops, I think the cookies are kind of like different sizes. As you can see, this one is smaller than most of them. This was the very last one I put in, but most of them are around the same size. I recalculated the calories, and it's gonna come up to around 70 calories per cookie. All right, I'll let them cool for like 10 minutes, and then I'll have my first bite, and I'll let you guys know what I think. All right, thanks, bye. Okay guys, so the cookies are nice and cool now. Since I left them 5 minutes, this is the ones from the bottom rack. I had some of them from the bottom rack. You can see they were burned a little bit at the bottom. The ones in the bottom rack, the base is it's not really hard. It's still a little moist, as you can see it. It actually tastes nice. Personally, I don't like things that are that sweet, but it tastes like cookies. So I'm really happy with the results. I can gladly say that if you decide to make this recipe and serve, I think you're gonna do pretty well with it. I'm gonna try the regular ones. This was the ones at the top rack. I can see there's no burn, so this should be like the perfect type of cookie. It's moist. It's not too dry and it's not too crunchy, so that's good. Maybe next time if I make these cookies again, I'm definitely gonna beat the butter with the sugar and see if it turns out any differently. Okay, thank you for watching, and please feel free to comment in the commenters box or the box, whatever, and don't forget to subscribe. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be making the chicken with the basil cream sauce, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.